The Secrets She Keeps is an absolutely riveting read. It's one of those books that you start and you just can't put it down. It's a real page turner. I think from a television producer's point of view, what makes it more interesting than a lot of other thrillers that are around is the degree of character development. I mean, we chew up plot in television, but we really love characters. Interesting, bold, identifiable characters. And that's what Michael has achieved in his book.
What was so fascinating about Michael's book was its insider knowledge about women. I just think Michael has a remarkable grasp of female psychology.
The idea came to me after a case in the early 90s in the north of England. And for a long while I was fascinated with this idea of the drama of having two women, both of whom were pregnant, and having this sort of, their lives collide. But I couldn't work how to tell it. And I think the trick was when I finally realised that it had to be told through not just one voice, it had to be told through the first person of both the women.
As soon as I read it and as soon as I knew that Michael was going to let us option it, I sent it to Rick Mayer, who's the head of drama at Network 10, and he quite spectacularly read the book overnight and rang me the next day and said, yes. I'm like, what do you mean, yes? And he said, yes, we'd like to make it. That would be fantastic. And I was very taken aback and started immediately engaging him with questions about, you know, the ways in which he wanted me to proceed. And then there was a little silence, and then he said, aren't you impressed that I just read it overnight? I said, yes, I am very impressed.
And I was very impressed with Helen, and when I met her and Lingo, they were so keen. I mean, they were from the outset were so keen and got the book. I looked at something like The Slap, a wonderful drama like that, and Chris Tolkis, who's someone I know, who had talked to me about what a wonderful experience that was. So I had always taken this attitude that one of two things was going to happen. Either I was just going to wash my hands of it, hand my baby over, and sort of say, it will always be my baby. You can't take my novel away from me. Do your best if you can. Try not to do your worst, obviously. But the book is the book, and I'll embrace that. Or I was going to go, no, I'm going to get involved in this.
So we started a development process with Sarah Walker, Jonathan Gavin, and Michael Robotham. So Michael was invited to come into the writer's room, and then from there, Sarah and Jonathan divided up the scripts and went away and wrote the scripts. And we came back at each draft to review what the writers had done and to spend some more days together in a room talking with Michael. And it was a very rapid and entertaining and deep process. It was really one of the best experiences I've ever had. I loved it.
The difference, you know, as a novelist, I am God. It's like playing an individual sport. Success is great, but you succeed individually. But it's a wonderful thing to be part of a team, and to succeed as a team is extra special.